I'd like to introduce Sam McSorley. Sam is a medical herbalist and presenter at Health Fusion Christchurch. Hi Sam, tell us about the service you offer as a medical herbalist.
Sure, I offer a very holistic approach in my clinical practice. I work in an integrative practice with 5 doctors. So you have the option of mainstream medicine or complementary medicine. And indeed I get referrals from GPs who their model is taking the patient as far as they can get, or the patient has chose to come in and see me because mainstream medicine has worked to a point or has failed them or hasn't worked for them in many ways, so they'll come and use a complementary model. My approach is looking at the person as a whole, so I don't treat anything in isolation. Everything is always interrelated in the body. If you look at how the body systems work, cells are formed, those cells produce organs, those cells then also produce tissues, and then you've got these different bodily systems. So, you know, if something, for example, is going on with depression, you can be guaranteed that there'll be something going on in the gut because your gut has so many nerves innervating it. It's also called your second brain. So I work very holistically, looking at people's lifestyle, their stressors, their nutrition, looking at their symptoms. May also use laboratory assessments there if I need to as well, if I see fit. So yeah, very encompassing.
And I know many of your clients have experienced exceptional improvement in health and in quality of life. So would you give us just maybe one example of how that's worked?
Sure. So going back to the laboratory assessment, I may use that if I think it's appropriate, but I don't use those purely as my diagnostic. So I've had people coming into my clinic who have had believe that they were perhaps wheat or gluten intolerant, and you do the test and it comes back negative. But yet you'll put that person on a gluten-free diet and they receive phenomenal results and therefore increased quality of life.
Great. And tell us about your work as a presenter.
Great, love presenting. I love to talk, so it's perfect for me. But I'm really passionate about educating my community on the different choices they have in terms of their healthcare. Mainstream is one model of healthcare and complementary medicine is another stream of healthcare, and they shouldn't have to be used in isolation. The way forward for good health is to actually integrate those two models together for the better patient outcome.
Excellent. So you're educating people and facilitating the journey to health.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is Sam McSorley, medical herbalist and presenter at Health Fusion Christchurch. www.healthfusion.net